Hey kids team! Welcome to your weekend update for March 4th and 5th. I can't even believe how fast this year is going, man. It is just going so fast. But the bright idea for this weekend is God loves when I'm kind. I'm pretty sure that this is the first time that we have ever done this bright idea and looked over this story in this way. We are going to be talking about the story of Jacob and Esau. That is found in Genesis 33. So I really want to encourage you to take just 5 minutes out of your week and just read through the story. Familiarize yourself with it. When we come ready to engage with the kids, we show them that they matter, that their questions matter. And it also helps us to feel empowered and confident that we already know the story, we're familiar with it. So that way when we step into those circles with those groups of kids, we are game on. So I'm going to be doing that, and I would love for you to join me in just looking over that story and just kind of thinking about it and studying about it for a minute. The memory verse for this series is found in Colossians 3:14. It is, above all, clothe yourselves with love, which binds us all together in perfect harmony. For elementary, I have given the kids the specific challenge to learn where it is from. They're great at learning the memory verse. They can get it off like that. But as we know, the reference point is equally as important. So I have given the challenge that they have to know that part in order to get their sucker. And I would love for you guys to wrap around that, and together we'll equip these kids for the future. This weekend, we are doing the love language of physical touch. And so with that comes a different and unique activity that we're doing as a group. So instead of a serving coupon or something that we color, this weekend in groups for preschool and elementary, we're going to be coming up with a group handshake. Now in preschool, that is going to consist of 3 different elements, whether it's turning around, high-fiving, and fist bumping, or there's going to be a couple different ideas on your leader guide. You just have to pick 3 of them and then practice it with your kids a couple times. Keep it pretty simple, that way they can catch on. But then in elementary, we are asking that you guys do the same thing. We're asking that you guys come up with a group handshake. The more goofy, the more silly, the more memorable it will be for you and for the kids. So that is the group activity for this weekend. And then try to use their group handshake as they leave. I think that would be really cool. This weekend in groups for elementary, I'm going to give you guys the song that you're singing and the game that you're playing, so that way when you walk in, you're even more equipped with the information ahead of time. The song that we're singing in elementary is God Is Not Dead, and the game that we're playing is called Candy Confession. So you're going to have a container or a bag of Skittles, and you're going to pass it around your group and have them pick out 2 different color Skittles. Now you're going to want to tell them to hold on, don't eat them, because we're doing something with them first. You're going to have a guide on your leader guide for each color and a category of question. Let's say like yellow is your favorite color, orange is a wild card, and so as they go, they'll show you which color Skittles they have, and then you'll give them the question, which then they have to answer, hence Candy Confession. If it seems to be stalling or not going, prompt the kids and help it keep going, so that way there's no stalling out or any weird parts. But we're really going to get to know those kiddos this weekend. And then for preschool, we are doing, it sounds like for this one, you get 2 dice. You get a dice that says, sounds like or has different action steps, and then you have another dice with animals. So if it says, we're going to stomp like a dinosaur, the whole group will stomp like a dinosaur. After you roll the dice, you're going to want to read what we're doing out loud to the whole group, because not all of them can read, so that way they can all engage, and that sounds like a game. The song that you're singing in preschool this weekend is I Saw the Light. The win for the weekend is connection. Guys, we have so many test drives coming through. I just want to praise hands and yay God! Those test drives. We have about 10 people coming through our pipeline right now. 10 people, you guys. That is incredible. 10 people plugging in with our team and plugging in different ways, and it is exciting. It's so exciting. So when you see the test drives, get to know them, ask about them, ask their names, and just different questions. We want to make them feel welcome and included, and connecting with anyone really that comes back in our area, whether it's a test drive or a kid or a parent. We want them to feel like we see them and we know them and we love them, because we do. So that's going to be the win for the weekend, is just great, stellar connections. So please be on the lookout for new people, or maybe people you don't know their names, and just start connecting. When we all do this together is how we're going to make a bigger imprint. Something that I would love for you guys to pray with me about is, we're talking about love languages. I hope by now all of you know yours. If not, please take that assessment. It is really incredible and key to know which one is yours, so that way you can help fill the space in all your relationships. But the thing that I want to pray about is that the love language series that we're all studying, that will actually take what we're learning and use it. That will use it in our relationships and our friendships and our relationships with coworkers. That we will use it, but also that we'll be open enough to see what their love language is. That God would make us sensitive to this, and that this wouldn't just be another thing that we study, but that this would actually practically impact our lives. The encouragement for the weekend, I already touched base on it. Guys, we have some momentum. We have some growth coming. We have 10 test drives coming through the pipeline right now. Some of them I'm waiting for various things, but we have 10. I just got another word that we have another one that is coming to us. And so, guys, our team is growing. It is becoming healthy. But something that I just want to pose a question to you. There may be action steps for this later on down the road, but have you invited someone to come and serve with you? Whether it's a life group or a friend or something. We have a lot of growth and we are celebrating that. But I just want to encourage you guys and say, have you invited someone to come along with you? It is such a pleasure working with you guys. Like I tell you all the time, we have the best team in the world. I'll see y'all this weekend.